in case you are looking to build 10 crore of asset under advisory with a clear-cut roadmap within 5 years, then you should watch this video. Hello everyone, I'm Shobhit. I'm a FinBiz growth expert on a mission to help 1 lakh insurance advisors to diversify their business into mutual funds. So in case you are looking to join this industry, which is exploding like anything, then you are on the right place. Moreover, in case you have not hit that subscribe button, do subscribe to our channel. It helps us grow our community. So let's come back to the subject. How you are going to plan your journey to build a 10 crore of asset under advisory in 5 years as a mutual fund distributor. So to start with, let us set some ground rule. What are the basic premise on which I have built this model? So that this model I have built on a hybrid thesis or on a hybrid parameter. Now what is a hybrid parameter? By hybrid, I mean to say that you should build your business on a recurring as well as on a one-time investments. So in mutual funds, you might be very familiar with the concept of systematic investment plans. So your SIPs are just like bank RDs where every month client will keep on investing money. So I want you guys to concentrate more on the SIP part compared to lump sum part, because in SIPs the money will keep on flowing every month. So it will help you in getting your business built on a long-term perspective on a consistent basis without additional effort. But at the same time, you should not miss the lump sum, because whoever client is doing SIP with you now or in some time in future, definitely they will have some money to invest for their financial future. So this is a hybrid model. You should always build a hybrid model for your mutual fund distribution business. The second thing is you should always keep in mind that in this business, if you have a consistent growing flow of money coming in, then your earning as a mutual fund distributor will always be on a growing trajectory. Because in mutual fund, the distributors are being paid on a trail basis on the market value of the advisory. So as the value of the investments of your investor will grow, your commission will also keep on growing. Third, I have assumed that whatever advisory which you are going to do, and in process whatever money you are going to bring into the mutual fund industry, that money is going to grow at the rate of 12% over a period of time. Then let me tell you very frankly that the method or the system which I am going to reveal to you, it is not typical. It will require your focus and hard work. If you are ready to commit yourself, then this is a proven model which can help you in building 10 crore of business in 5 years time period. Then the game plan, as I told you, to achieve your 10 crore retail business. Here the highlight is retail business. It means I am not talking about getting crores of rupees from 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 customers. I want you guys to concentrate on those investors, those customers who are going to give you 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 1 lakh, 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs kind of investments, and not big crores of money. My experience while working with mutual fund companies for more than a decade or so has given me a very clear-cut indication that if you have retail money in your advisory, then that is a sticky money. That money stays with you for a longer period of time, and the longer that money is going to stay with you, जितना लंबा पैसा आपके साथ रहेगा, उतना ज्यादा आपको फायदा होगा एज ए म्यूचुअल फंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर. क्योंकि जैसे जैसे पैसा बढ़ते जाएगा, आपको बिना मेहनत किए आपका जो कमीशन है वो भी टाइम के साथ बढ़ता जाएगा. सो आपको जो मेहनत करनी है या आपका जो थॉट प्रोसेस होना चाहिए वो ये होना चाहिए to get more and more retail money in terms of SIP, in terms of lump sum, so that that money is going to stay with you for a longer period of time. It doesn't mean that you should deny the big chunk or the HNI monies. You should get HNI monies, but the effort more should be to get retail money. I know effort is more, but the reward is equally better. So let's see what steps you need to follow in these 5 years to get your 10 crore of AUM. So in first year, I would like you guys to concentrate on SIPs and get 15,000 rupees SIP per month for your retail business. So I want every month you guys to get 15,000 rupees SIP from any new client. Okay, so if you do 15,000 rupees SIP per month, then in the first year your asset under advisory only through the money which is coming through SIPs should be around 12,23,186. Now some SIPs in the first month may not be 15,000, it may be 20,000, it may be 10,000, but you should keep in mind that when you at the end of the 12 months, when you see how much money you got through your SIPs, it should be touching 12,23,000 odd rupees. Okay, at the same time, I would like you guys to get 40 lakh rupees as one-time investments in your first year of business. So in the first year, if you are going to get 40 lakhs and the 15,000 rupees SIP, then at the end of the first year, your SIP book size, it means what money you are going to bring per month through your SIPs should be 1,80,000 rupees. So 15 into 12, it is 1,80,000 rupees. So this much money now onwards you are going to get per month through your SIP route. So this is the game plan you should have. Since this is the first year, I am not putting too much pressure. Getting 15,000 rupees SIP per month from your clients is not a big task. How I can see, if you are able to get 25 to 50 clients in your first year, your work would be done. So start slow and gradually we are going to build up the momentum. So this should be your first year game plan. Every month you need to get 15,000 rupees new SIPs and 40 lakh rupees of lump sum in your first year time period. Okay, so once you have done that, then in the second year, let's see what you need to do. So in the second year, I want you guys to scale up. So in the second year, I want you guys to build 25,000 rupees per month new SIPs in your business. So your endeavor should be to get every month 25,000 rupees new SIPs. So at the end of the second year, I want your AUM which you are able to build through SIPs should be 57,06,000 odd rupees. Now again, as I told you, the endeavor should be to get consistently 25,000 rupees new SIPs every month. But I know in business, it cannot be straight line every time. So some month you may get more, some month you may get less, but make sure that in the first half of the any financial year or year which you are started counting on, in the first half you get more and more SIPs so that the AUM building process will be faster. So make sure that at the end of 24 months, you should look into it, how much money you are able to amass through SIP route, and if it is 57 lakhs odd rupees, then you are on a right path. At the same time, I want you guys to have 50 lakh rupees of lump sum investments from your client. So this should be the minimum one-time investment which you need to get from your clientele in the second year. Now the total SIP book size at the end of the 24 months should be 4,80,000 rupees. Remember, in the first year we built 1,80,000 rupees SIP, and in the second year we have amassed 3 lakh per month of SIP. So your total SIP book size now has become 4,80,000 rupees. Now from now on, from 25th month, every month automatically 4,80,000 is going to be added in your asset under advisory, because this is your SIP book size. So this should be your game plan for the second year. Now please remember, it doesn't mean that if you want to get more and more business, you need to get more and more client. This is a misconception that you need to have thousands of customers to build big AUM. If you have 100 quality customers, believe me, you as a mutual fund distributor are set to amass a huge revenue and a huge asset under advisory. So the aim in this business should be to get quality customer. And when I'm talking about quality customer, what I mean that you should target those customers who have healthy cash flow, who are having a good family members, who have n number of earning members, those who have a good visibility of income with them. So if you have those kind of customers, those customers who have a long time period ahead of them for the earnings, if you are catching young customers, the more time they are going to work, the more cash flow visibility it will be there for you. So always keep in mind that you don't have to go run for 1,000 rupees SIP with 1,000 customers, because in this business we are in a service industry, and if you are in a service industry, your bandwidth is fixed. If you hire more and more members in your team, the quality of service will deteriorate. I have seen n number of examples. If you want to scale up fast, the quality will come down. Instead of going for numbers or going for volume, your endeavor should be going for quality. And when I mean by quality, I mean by the better cash flow from your investors or customers. So just keep this thing in mind. So this is the second year game plan. Now let's come to the third year game plan. What should you be targeting in your third year? So in your third year, I want you guys to build a 35,000 rupees per month SIP book size. So every month you need to get additional 35,000 rupees SIP per month. If you look at the month-on-month basis, it may seem to you as a very struggling or difficult number. But believe me guys, once you are grinded for the first 2 years, getting new businesses month on month on a consistent basis would be much easier, because now you are going to get lot of referral business. You are going to get lot of attention from your existing investors because of your service, because of the value which you have given to them, and then these numbers will automatically start coming up. So in the third year, you are going to get 30, or you should be aspiring to get 35,000 rupees SIP per month. Okay. Now, if you are going to do that, at the end of the third year, your AUM under advisory through SIP should be touching 1 crore 53,73,000. So this should be the number which you should be tracking, that at the end of 36 months, whether you are able to get 1 crore 53,73,394 rupees through SIPs or not. So once you have that, then you are on a right path. I want also you guys to have a 60 lakh rupees of lump sum investment from your client. Now, if you break it down on a month-on-month basis, it is nothing but only 5 lakh rupees per month. It is a very reasonable assumption which I have taken. In case you have by now you have built 100-150 customers, then it is a very achievable number. Believe me guys, you may get much more than this. So at the end of the third year, your SIP book size will now become 9 lakh rupees. So this is the number you should be aspiring for, that at the end of 36 months, your monthly flow from the SIP should be 9 lakh rupees per month. So this is a magic number, because from now onwards, every year you are going to add more than 1 crore in your AUM per year only through SIPs. So that is the magic which I was talking about. So this recurring business has a huge value proposition for you, because every year now onwards you will have more than a crore added in your income without going into the market. So this is the third year game plan. Now let's talk about the fourth year game plan. What should be the fourth year game plan? In the fourth year, I want you guys to concentrate and get 45,000 rupees SIP or new SIPs per month from your customers or new customers. So every month you need to add new 45,000 rupees SIP under your advisory. So at the end of the fourth year, I want you guys to have 3 crore 23 lakh 77,610 rupees from your SIP. So once you close your 48th month, you need to look into it how much money you are able to get through SIP route, and if your asset under advisory through SIPs is 3 crore 23 lakh 77,610 rupees, then you guys are rocking, you guys are on a roll. So this should be your box which you need to tick at the end of the fourth year. In the fourth year, I also want you to get 70 lakh rupees of lump sum or one-time investments from your existing or new customer. So this should be a very reasonable. I intentionally has put lower emphasis or lower intentionally I have put lower emphasis or I have given lower importance to lump sum investments, because with my experience I can say if you have a good SIP book, you are on a good path. Okay, so 70 lakh rupees you should get through a lump sum, and then at the end of the fourth year your SIP book size should be 14 lakhs 40,400 rupees. Okay, so this should be your SIP book size. So this should be your target at the end of the fourth year. Now if you are not able to imagine or you are not able to envision how I am going to get 45,000 rupees per month new SIPs every month, or 35,000 rupees or 25,000 rupees, then let me tell you, this is a very reasonable and achievable numbers. With my experience, I can tell you, you can achieve it. But still, if you want hand holding, still you want a proper ecosystem, proper mentoring, then I would encourage you to join my 90 minutes free masterclass. In this masterclass, I'm going to show you how you can build a successful mutual fund distribution business. I'm going to leave the link for the free masterclass in the description. Do join me there, where I'm going to show you with all my experience how you can build a successful mutual fund distribution business. So this is the fourth year game plan. Now let's talk about the fifth year game plan, what you should do in the fifth year. So in the fifth year, the first thing is you need to be ready to add 55,000 rupees per month new SIPs into your advisory. So this should be the target amount. Every month you need to get 55,000 rupees new SIPs into your system. Now I am fully aware some months you may do much more than that. Some months you may not be able to do much more than that. But believe me guys, if you are there as a mutual fund distributor for 5 years or more, this is a very reasonable number which I have put for you. So at the end of the fifth year, this should be the AUM which you should have built through your SIP route. Okay, so now more than 5 crore 91 lakhs 31,698 rupees. This is the money you are going to add as an asset under advisory only through SIPs. So that is the magic number you should be looking at, as 60% of your 10 crore money has come through SIP, and since this is a sticky money, you are going to get a lot of benefit through that. There are a lot of other benefits if you are building through SIPs. Once you join my masterclass, I'm going to tell you that. So this is your SIP AUM. I want to get only 80 lakhs. Only 80 lakh rupees through your lump sum investments or one-time investments. So if you are going to get 80 lakh rupees as a one-time investment, then you will be touching the magic number of 10 crores in 5 years time period. I know some of you may not believe it. If you are not able to comprehend this calculation, I am going to give the link of this calculation in the description. Do download the calculation and see for yourself how this magic happens. Okay, so at the end of the 5th year, you should be having 21 lakh SIP book size through your SIP, or you should be having a 21 lakhs SIP book size. It means from 61st month, every month automatically 21 lakhs per month will be added as in your ARN. So every month 21 lakhs, if you are sleeping, you are not working also, this number will be added as your asset under advisory. Just imagine more than 2 crore is going to be added under your AUM every year for the effort which you are going to put in the first 5 years. So if you are ready to commit yourself for the first 5 years, I am pretty sure that this path is going to reach you reward for all your life. I firmly believe this is a business in which if you are ready to be underpaid in the initial times, to be overpaid all your life, then this path can be a huge beneficial for you. Now let's come back to the final calculation. As I told you, at the end of the 5th year, you will be touching the magic number of 10 crores. So let's see how you are going to do that. Now, as I told you, through SIP, you are going to amass 5 crore 91 lakhs 31,698 rupees. And the lump sum which you have been mobilizing in the first 5 years, that is going to add up to 4 crore 10 lakhs 87,331 rupees. So if you add both, the magic number of 10 crores will be touching at the end of the 5 years. So if you start and if you are ready to commit yourself, if you believe that you can help others in meeting their financial goals, and in process if you are able to amass or you are able to get reward for yourself, nothing like that. So I hope you got some clarity. Most of the time, those who are joining this mutual fund industry as a mutual fund distributors, they are not having a clear-cut game plan as how they want to progress. I worked for more than a decade with mutual fund companies, and if you want a clear-cut roadmap, I know, and as I told you in the beginning, this is not like sleeping magic. This is a path which if you are able to commit yourself, it is a very achievable number which you can achieve with 12% return of the portfolio. Now you may get more, or you will the returns can be more if the market supports, but I'm not going to go into that. But on a portfolio level, if you are able to get 12% return, then this number is very achievable. In case you think that this is going to be your agenda for the next 5 years, if you are ready to commit yourself to this game plan, I want you guys to type game in the comment box. I would like to see how many of you are going to commit yourself to get 10 crore of fresh AUM if you are already an existing mutual fund distributor, or if you are a new and aspiring mutual fund distributors, how many of you are going to commit for this? If you are ready to commit for this, just type game in the comment box, and I am going to see you next time. Thanks for watching.